And now, a live performance of every musical genre by Featurecast.
Hi, I wanna talk about movies.
Movies I'm talking about. Movies I'm talking about. Musical live performances. We're talking about live performances in movies.
I was going to say, you think they know what we're talking about? That is right. We are going to be doing our top 5 live performances in film. Now, Ethan...
Couple stipulations.
Shit.
Couple stipulations. This is not actual concert films. No documentaries. God. Right? Because otherwise, it would be Stop Making Sense would be everyone's number one. Because of course it would be.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Duh.
So... that was what I was concerned about, because I was like, shit, we never actually clarified that, like, between the two of us?
Correct.
When we split to make the list, and I was putting my list together, and I was like, shit, what if Ethan comes with me with, like, actual, like, real performances?
No. And it has to be an actual performance. This cannot just be, like, I think musicals probably don't count. It has to be, like, an actual live performance of music.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So,
not
Ethan...
just dope soundtracks.
No, not just dope soundtracks. Actual... sequences of live musical performance.
Mm-hmm. I made a stipulation for myself. I could only use a director one time.
I would not be following that same stipulation.
No problem.
My number 1 is a little film that I actually find to be a sleeper hit film that I personally really, really, really like. And the live performance, and actually the entire soundtrack as a whole, I love. But a lot of this music in the movie aren't live performances. Oh, I don't know if this is the only one, but this is one. And that is Sing Street. Which ends... have you seen this?
Nope.
Okay, so this ends with a live performance at the school, a la... not School of Rock, because that doesn't actually take place at the school, but a la a school performance with this band that you've seen, like, putting together really, really good music and, like, members of the band. The song is called Brown Shoes. Really good song. Check it out if you want. And it's awesome because you get to see, like, the revenge...
I got brown shoes.
Fuck my life. You get to see, like, the
my
revenge
shoes are brown.
that the band gets against the headmaster of the school, who's been just, like, this complete asshole throughout the entire film. And yeah, you get to see, like, the culmination of a few of these characters that have been bashing heads throughout the entire film. Ethan, give me your number 5.
You know, speaking of bashing heads and live music performances, when I think about bashing heads and live music performances, I think about the film Green Room.
Oh my god, that lead up, I was like, please go Green Room, because I left it off my list, but I'm so pleased that you put it on there.
Yep.
Holy shit, yes.
This is a punk rock film about a small punk group that does a concert, and then they realize that it's all a bunch of Nazis. And so they do a live performance, basically like, fuck Nazis, y'all suck, and then it gets violent. It's really, really good. It's a lot of fun. It's great. Check it out, Green Room.
Such a good film. Also, this movie, look, random little tidbit of a fact, this movie has, like, made me question every single person I see in public with red shoelaces now. Mm-hmm. Like, if I see somebody with red shoelaces, I'm like, what's going on over here, buddy?
Hey, bud. Bud. What are your thoughts on neo-fascism, huh? Bud?
My number 4 is a film that... the scene itself in the film would have ranked a lot higher, but I think because the scene takes place so little in the actual live performance itself, that I had to rank it a little bit lower, and that is the ending scene in La La Land. Ooh, fantastic scene. Okay. The scene itself would probably be like my number 1 or 2 on this list.
You got a couple of different musical spots. You have when he introduces her to jazz. You have a lot.
Yep. But the last one is my favorite, but at the same time, it's different because it's not entirely a live performance, but it opens up with a live performance and it ends with a live performance, and I still really like that part. And the scene itself, like just the live performance scenes by themselves, I really like that. Like the realization and like everything going on there, I love. So it was like a tricky one because like I love the scene. It's a really good live performance, but it's not entirely a live performance, so I ranked it lower. Really good scene, really good movie, really good everything. Love this. Really good director.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's pretty talented.
Yeah, but La
it
La
was
Land,
just his
La La
birthday.
Land isn't Polish enough, and that's why I chose Paolo Palowski's Cold War. A gorgeous, beautiful, romantic, brutal love story, all set with a traveling music group, and the music is top notch. Oh my god, absolutely haunting. Very, very good. Very choice.
That is a really cool pick. I'm really pleased with that pick of yours.
Thank you. I like my list.
It's so far pretty good. Not disappointing at all.
You said that like you were expecting that to change suddenly. All right, my next pick is Howard the Duck. Do you remember when Howard the Duck got on stage with Cherry Bomb in the film Howard the Duck? Howard the Duck is my number 1 live performance concert movie.
My number 3 is
George Lucas's Howard the Duck.
Oh my god, actually, can I put the Cantina scene in here? Because that's a great live performance, yo. My number 3, fuck, that's a really good one, is the initial, I think it's the only, I don't know, Shallow in Star is Born. That scene, I love that scene. I love that entire movie. I like the jitterbug nervousness of Lady Gaga before she goes on stage to perform this, like, unexpectedly. Love that. Bradley Cooper in there. Love him. I love this entire scene.
I love
good.
the opening with black eyes.
Yo, that's also a really good one. But I like the Shallow one more, personally. The only thing, again, holding this back, there's like so much potential here, is I think it's just Cooper's newness to directing, where I don't think he fully takes advantage of like that beautiful auditorium. Could have been a lot better, but still very, very good. Ethan, give me that number 3.
I got the most modern pick on our list, and that is Sound of Metal. I think it does a really, really great job performing like a small kind of grunge, like close and dirty live performance. And it also shows you a lot about the kind of artist's psyche and what they're going through for it. It's top notch. Really, really good.
I'm jealous of your list, honestly.
It's a good list.
It's a really good list. My number 2 is Straight Outta Compton, specifically the Detroit riot concert scene. Really well shot. The entire movie is. And the concert specifically. And I also love the fact that this is like a concert where it sets up like the antagonist of a concert and like has like that like micro drama which eventually unfolds into the entire thing and sets up like actual arcs that take place within the concert itself. It's like very unique where you, like inside the concert, it's not just like this is like really like well done, like great music, great performances, but like you actually have like pivotal.
It's the Battle of
story
Helm's Deep of Straight Outta Compton.
Yes. God, such a good fucking
Straight
movie.
Outta Helm's Deep. Crazy motherfucker named Legolas.
Oh my god, I'm like really excited to actually hear your list now. What's your number?
David, I actually did fuck up.
What? How?
I have 6 things written here.
You idiot! Are you kidding me?
Hey, David. You know what? I actually pulled a sneaky on you, and I wrote 6 things on my list like a dang fool.
Let's
so,
get your double 2. We're getting double 2
tied
right
for
here.
number 2 because I couldn't decide between them. Is Inside Llewyn Davis, the Coen Brothers film.
Yep.
And Damien Chazelle's Whiplash.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. I think they both give very intimate and emotional scenes, and they both deal with a lot of internal struggle of the artist, both in isolation and worries about their ability and struggles with ambition, you know? They're both told in very different ways, One is more climactic, and the other one is more calming, I would say. But they both have really, really incredible live performances and very different live performances. One is focusing on a drummer, and the other on an acoustic guitar folk singer. They're both great, and I love them. That's why they tied at number 2, and I definitely didn't just throw an extra one on my list for whatever reason.
Yeah, so my number 1, probably no surprise, is also the final performance in Whiplash. It's amazing. It's so good. Miles Teller, J.K. Simmons, the fucking back and forth between these two is so perfect. Just perfect, period. It's amazing. The fact that Miles Teller is also up there drumming himself is still just one of the most mind-blowing, movie factoids. I can't even process that, somebody who's, a good actor. He's not the best actor out there. He's a good actor, though. Is, giving, this drum solo that I'm like, what the fuck? He could be a professional drummer. This is mind-blowing. The entire scene itself, that entire concert, just gives you the full character arc, the internal struggle of what Miles Teller's character wants, and the driving force of J.K. Simmons' character's entire mentality, and teaching style on stage, and it's just so good. Also, just fucking great music in that movie. Holy shit. I just got the vinyl. I told you that before. Amazing. I love it.
You know what else is a good vinyl?
What's your number 1?
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh, what the
has
fuck? Oh,
so many great concert scenes. A lot of the structure of this is going through a battle of the bands, right? So you have some of your kind of soft music performances singing the Ramona song, but you also, you start off with We Are Sex Bomb in this gritty basement, absolutely rockin'. But then you also have, from Sex Bomb, you have incredible songs like Threshold and Garbage Truck and those live performances. But you also have a couple of different other bands thrown about. You have Crash and the Boys with We Hate You, Please Die and I'm So Sad, So Very, Very Sad. You have Clash at Demon Head doing a cover of Black Sheep by Metric. It's so good. It's so good. All of them are rockin' scenes. I love them so much, David. It's such a great concert film.
I'm kind of a little disappointed that I couldn't have guessed that being your number 1. I should have known.
Yeah, you should have.
Fuck! I also forgot I was gonna do a joke, a little jokester, but then you had my number 1 as your number 2. I was gonna say my number 1. Wait.
You doing a joke?
No.
Wait, is this comedy hour?
No.
I thought you said you were gonna do a little jokey wokey.
I was, yeah.
Oh, go ahead, do it.
Oh, my number 1 is actually my number 1 on the list is actually What Dreams Are Made Of from the Lizzie McGuire movie, performed by Lizzie McGuire, played by Hilary Duff. It's really good. Actually, 2 of them. There's 2 Lizzie McGuires, or 2 Hilary Duffs. They're playing different characters. It's a really good movie. It's a really good scene. It's my most watched movie in theaters. Yep.
I'm proud of you.
That's fine. Thank you. Hey, you know
I
what?
didn't think you were going to get to the joke, but you pulled it off in the end, David. I'm so proud.
Thank you. That was back in the day of dollar movies. You remember those days?
Hey, but have you heard of Howard the Duck, ladies and gentlemen?
God. Ethan, you had a very unique list.
Thank you, David.
I'm proud of you.
I like both of our lists. They were very good. Should we give them the outro, but in music?
There are 2 boxes in front of you for you to choose between. You can only choose one, though. You have a box full of mini episodes and a box full of clips and snippets. But what's that? An angelic circle orb in the middle to subscribe.